Welcome to another episode of Unwind from the Grind. I am your host, Natasha Simona. Relax with me for a moment while we talk entertainment news, but with a conscience. So this story that I'm going to talk to you about is one that it just seems like it keeps picking up legs and rolling like a tumbleweed. I'm going to talk to you today about Charlamagne Tha God, Jason Lee, and Karen Civil. Let me see if I can catch you up in about 75 seconds. Jason Lee from Hollywood Unlocked, he started his site in 2015. As his site grew, he retained Karen Civil to help him grow his social media presence and, get him big interviews, so on and so forth. If you don't know who Karen Civil is, don't feel bad. A lot of people are unsure of who she is and what she does. But you do know, you see her in all the cool parties, sitting at all the big tables and taking photos with all these big names. And you're just like, who's this girl? Well, Jason Lee sums it up like this.
What is Karen's title? People thought she was a publicist. Then she was a media maven. Then she was a marketing specialist. She is a chameleon, shape-shifting, finessing hustler. Period.
That's Karen Civil. Do you have an idea who she is? No? Yes? Anyway, she pretty much totes herself to do it all. She claims to be the Olivia Pope in the industry. Well, anyway, Karen dismantled Jason's entire social media presence. And I think at the point where she had his site hacked, he had over 2 million followers and lots of sponsors. He was severely impacted financially to the point where he was unsure on how he was even going to pay his staff. Luckily, he got through that, but he didn't get over it. And the hacker actually contacted Jason, and this is where the receipts just start flowing in. The hacker admits to getting this phone call from Karen Civil. He didn't even know who Jason Lee was. That was the phone call. I didn't even know who you were. My brother had to tell me who you were. Do you know who Karen Civil is? And Jason is like, yeah, talk some more. Well, the hacker admitted to everything, all the way up to the $20,000 that he was paid to dismantle Karen Civil's, to dismantle Jason Lee's account. And remember, Jason, he acquired Karen to help him grow his space, and she went ahead and dismantled all that. Well, anyway, Jason says, I'm going to take care of you. I don't know how and I don't know when, but I'm going to get you back. Well, then Karen figured, if I can, apologize profusely and, make good friends with you again, all is forgiven. We're in this space together and we're growing together and we got to stick together. And Jason was like, yeah. So he used the method, keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. And all of this time, Karen thought, we've swept everything under the rug. We're good. We've grown. Jason was like, yeah, okay. I've got my good eye on you. Well, here we are in 2021, and Jason is like, boom. And here it is. Since Jason has produced the receipts and let people know, don't trust that girl, many people have been coming out of the woodworks with their story on how uncivil Karen Civil was to them. And not only are they coming out and talking about her, but they're presenting the receipts as well. Now, Jason goes on The Breakfast Club and is talking to Charlamagne Tha God. Jason and Charlamagne are friends in the business, and Jason and Charlamagne have, they've had a relationship for many, many years. And so Jason felt very comfortable going up to The Breakfast Club and just dropping his shoulders and giving a good interview. During this interview, DJ Envy says to Charlamagne, now, mind you, the whole time Jason is talking about this, he's calm. He's got good posture. He's not breathing heavy, and he's like sweat free. I'm good. I feel vindicated. Why? Because Karen Civil went on Clubhouse and admitted to hacking Hollywood Unlocked, Jason's site. So now it's like, wow, Jason feels vindicated. He's like, I'm good. Y'all laughed me out of rooms when I tried to tell y'all, don't mess with Karen Civil. Y'all thought I was being messy. Y'all didn't want to hear anything from me, but here she is on Clubhouse. And if you don't know, Clubhouse is like real time. There's no going back and editing your story. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you say anything on Clubhouse, it's a wrap, and you don't know who's recording. That's another thing. Watch it. So now Jason is like, that's all I need. Now I'm gonna call my lawyers. Now I'm gonna call my team, and I'm hitting the gas because it's out there now. And so he's on the Breakfast Club, and DJ Envy asked Charlamagne, like, listen, if this was someone else, if this wasn't Karen Civil and this wasn't your friend, would you want to see them go to jail? And Charlamagne backed away from answering that question. Here's the problem that I'm having. Charlamagne, you have a segment on your show every single day that you produce called Donkey of the Day. You relentlessly give people the donkey of the day. You don't care. They're in politics. They are the president. They are porn stars, celebrities, a regular person from around the corner. No one is immune to getting donkey of the day. And guess what? Neither are you. Charlamagne, if Karen Civil is your friend, you need to hold her accountable. What she did was messed up and wrong. She caused this man to lose hundreds of thousands of dollars, and also a piece of his integrity for all of these years while he was sitting back trying to, build himself up, build his company up, pay people, like do an honest work. And this woman came in and took that from him. That's wrong. And other people, other organizations. So while she's running around trying to be the princess of the industry, it's not cool what she did and how she did it, and claiming to be the Olivia Pope of the industry. No, ma'am. This is your friend, Charlamagne. This was your opportunity to say to her, Karen, we got the receipts here, and I'm sorry, but I can't save you from this. Not from this one. Now, I'm not saying you want to see your friend go to jail, but at the end of the day, wrong is wrong, right? So, Charlamagne, you weren't always the person you are today. You weren't who America loves, or even the rest of the world loves today. You had a crazy mouth, a crazy attitude, and you evolved and you grew. You want to know why? Because you had people in your circle to hold you accountable. You didn't have a team of yes people to yes you to death and let you go around your way. You had people to say, I'm going to look you in your face and tell you how wrong you are and how much work you need to do to clean up your act. And you did that. You cleaned up your act. You went to therapy, you figured out how to calm down a bit, and you grew, you evolved. So being as though you had people in your life that loved you and cared for you and held you accountable for your actions, I think it's your turn now to hold your friend accountable for her actions. Now, she came on your show after Jason Lee came on to kind of clear her name and clear her name and clear the mess that she created for herself, because nobody put her in these positions. She did this to herself. And while she was on the show, she didn't come on physically. She called in after Jason Lee came on the show physically. And, she even said on the show that she wished she'd never gone into the Clubhouse room. Can you imagine saying that? Like, even that in itself is wrong. Charlamagne, that was another opportunity where you said, why do you regret going on and admitting what you did? Don't regret being truthful. Regret the actions that you took in doing the dirt that you put out there. And now you have the opportunity to clean it up because you still have people that love you, right? And being honest with the things that you did, you might not make friends with the people that you wronged, but at least you grow from it and you learn from it. And you say, you know what? That was a different Karen. That's what I did. I'm sorry. I'm going to right the wrongs over here as best as I can. But moving forward, I'm turning a new leaf. Charlamagne, you did that. People gave you grace. Everybody deserves grace. Charlamagne, I'm sorry, but the way you cowered out of that situation, it was kind of tacky. And for that, I'm giving you Donkey of the Day. You get the biggest hee-haw. I really hope that this Karen Civil situation and everybody that she's affected just kind of dies down respectfully, and people get the peace that they deserve, and whatever money is owed to them, whatever she promised them or wherever, I don't even know. It's just such a mess. But I am happy that Jason Lee has moved forward, and he's taking care of whatever he has to take care of to, let this process unfold the way it needs to. Karen, I don't know you, but I do wish you the best. I don't dislike you. I don't know you to dislike you, and I don't know you to even like you. But what I do want to say is, I do hope you grow from this situation. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you've got a cool position, and you've got a lot of cool people in your corner. And while I don't wish bad for you, I do wish peace, and that every day you wake up, you try to right your wrongs respectfully with the people that need it, and you heal. Charlamagne, same for you. I listen, man, your career is admirable. I love your growth, but sometimes you too can get donkey of the day. Hold your friends accountable, Charlamagne. People have held you accountable, and you are the man who you are today because of that. And like I said, I want you to hold your friends accountable so that they can have the same growth and life experience that you have today. That's all I've got. That is all I've got. Thank you so much for watching Unwind from the Grind. I'm your host, Natasha Simona. Until next time, I'll see you later.